Hi, I'm a nerd, but more specifically, I'm a video game nerd. And even more specifically, an Ori lover. I know that's not a lot of people. For those who haven't heard me write you an essay on Ori and why you should play it, Ori and the Blind Forest is an incredible side-scrolling platformer in the same vein as Hollow Knight and such. But why am I ranting about this game? I like a lot of video games, but I'm not here ranting about why Ark or Jurassic World Evolution are great games, despite them being good games. Well, I'm gonna give you the whole story. To do this, we need to go to 2020. No, God! That's when I first played Ori, right when the big C broke out. I saw that Xbox added Ori and the Blind Forest to their Game Pass, and I personally, being the dork I was, had never seen anything about the game. When I booted the game up, I was greeted with a gorgeous soundtrack, composed by the amazing Gareth Coker. I stayed on the home screen for like 5 minutes to listen to this main theme. It's incredible. The music of the Ori games has a way of telling stories. Each era uses certain sounds to convey your feeling. And in some glades, where Ori's vulnerable and lonely, this sound plays. But when we are feeling more confident and get our wall jump ability, this song plays. Feels more confident and feels jumpy? You get my idea. The music of something can make or break a project, and in Ori's case, it tells the story. To me, it's clear that Gareth cared about how each track was gonna feel. I mean, for crying out loud, it took 4 years of production to get the perfect sound. And, it paid off. But music isn't everything. Great music can pale in comparison to awful graphics. Good thing Ori is a literal mosaic. Each piece of the Ori puzzle must be perfect. It must fit the mosaic. If it doesn't fit, it all falls. When I did pick up the game, I was greeted by the most gorgeous visuals I had ever seen. Ori invokes the art style of something akin to a Miyazaki film. These sweeping landscapes and drastic biomes. I mean, it's like a giant mirror to look at the entire game. But the story, we need to talk about that. That's important, I think. Ori is a guardian spirit, a son of the Great Spirit Tree. Sent to protect Nebel, Ori is adopted by Naru, a sloth-like creature. Naru takes the role as mother. As these two bond and grow, we get to see hints at Ori's future abilities. But point is, the way they make us care about these characters in such a short amount of time is so effective. We get to see Naru and Ori grow these fruits, which seemingly represent the light. But soon the decay settles, and Naru loses food. Ori survives due to his spirit-like nature, but Naru passes in one of the saddest scenes I've ever seen. I'm not crying, you're crying! Fuck, I'm crying! That's what leads us to the lonely and terrifying world of the Hollow Grove. We learn of what happens if we are not careful. People rely on us. The tree relies on us to save Nebel. The tree calls us and tells us the story of how an owl named Kuru took the tree's light and ravaged the land in hate, and rules over this land. The tree guides us with restoring the waters of the Ginso tree, the winds of the forlorn ruins, and restoring the warmth of Mount Horu. We go on our quest meeting a spider named Gumo. He starts off being a little bugger who steals my ball, singular. I still have one left, but we soon learn what happened to his kind. We get to see that he still has a soul. He has a heart. It may be frozen just like the forlorn ruins, but it's there. And he takes action, baby. He brings that sloth back to life, baby! That's what I've been waiting for! We also get to learn about Kuru's rage and how it come to be. Apparently her young were killed in the night of the calling. Their light killed her eggs, leaving her with only hate. But at the end, we finally get to see that Karu remembers love. When she sees that Naru protects Ori, Karu remembers and restores her light. The game is about love and forgiveness. The decay represents greed, addiction, and hate. But Ori represents the good in everyone. Notice that Ori takes every chance she/he can get to help everyone. Ori is Jesus? Confirmed? Point is, the story is art. Absolute art. It's a story of coming to terms with who you are. A story of coming to terms with an awful thing you did and redeeming yourself, and still realizing that there's good in a person no matter what. But the gameplay, how is it? And you know, I'm probably a bad guy to ask about this because, quite frankly, I suck at the game. I died 201 times. But what I can say is that the way we learn abilities is super interesting. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm gonna use the Ginso tree level as an example. The Ginso tree is this big old tree we have to climb to restore the waters of Nebo. The first half is difficult. We fall, we have to learn these portals, and jump through all this crap, and it's freaking tough. That or I just suck. But soon enough, we get the ability Bash. Bash allows us to, well, bash off objects and creatures, giving us access to a new form of traversal and a new way to fight pesky worms, god damn it. During our climb, we get more used to using Bash and how to, well, just get around in general. And soon enough, we reach the top. We are ready to restore the waters, and holy shit! We have to escape the giant flood quickly and effectively. Each step, each bash is a final test of our ability. If we didn't know this ability yet, well, we know it now. This incredible level trains us to use Bash, all culminating in a very satisfying ending. It's incredible, and goes to show what incredible work has been poured out of this game. Ori is a game that changes literally everything. Ori is here to say that video games can be art, and they don't give a shit what anybody says. They say that it's gonna break the mold and change the gaming world. Not that Ori's the only game that does this, but Ori might do it the best. To conclude, Ori is an art-filled platformer game that will enchant you with its story, music, and a game created with a deep love. And I think we all have to admire it. These folks decided that they were gonna take years to make a game that would break the mold. Breaking the mold. Sounds like a certain spirit bringing peace to a corrupt land.
Oh my God, what's happening to me? Walking down Montana, whoa, same old routines, same old Lugoby. Walking down Montana, oh.